So, you want to be a millionaire and you just don't know how. Well, to be honest with you, the answer is much more simple than you think. Now, I said simple, not easy. I mean, you'll have a better chance going on a game show and answer some ridiculously hard questions just to win $1 million. Hey, wait a minute. That's a good idea. I might start that. What? Somebody doing that already? Okay, never mind. So on today's video, I want to talk about how to become a millionaire. And of course, I'm not a millionaire, but everything I'm going to be going over is from a perspective of millionaires who actually taught me exactly what they've done, and I applied some of it into my life, and I see it working wonders for me. But enough of that, let's get right into the video, because we're starting now. If you guys love to talk about personal finance and mindset and you want to help support the Urban Lifestyle channel, start now by hitting the thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. Subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Hitting the notification icon so you guys get future notifications of my future videos. And comment your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know if you know any additional secrets on becoming a millionaire. Comment down below. Let me know. So according to Credit Suisse's largest global wealth report, they estimate that there's actually 22 million millionaires in the United States of America. That's an impressive 6.5% of the population, which means out of every 100 person, there's like 6.5 people that are millionaires. And trust me, it's easier than you think it is. There are millionaires out there that don't even know that they're millionaires. Like my neighbor for 20 years, he owned 2 cars, he owns 2 houses. His 401k has over 500,000 in there, and he has at least 100,000 in the bank account. And one day I was with him, I was like, hey, do you know you're a millionaire? He's like, what you mean? No, I'm not. I don't have millions of dollars. And that's where it hit me. People think that you need millions with the S at the back to be a millionaire, when all you really need is 1 million to actually be a millionaire. And it doesn't have to be cash, it could be diversified in different assets. So the majority of people thinks you have to be a multi-millionaire to actually be a millionaire. 2 different words and 2 different meanings. Multi-millionaire and millionaire. The multi is the huge difference here. So I told my neighbor, hey, if you were to sell all your assets, including the 2 houses, the one that you're renting out and the one that you're currently living in, which is paid for, by the way, cash out his 401k and sell all his assets, he would have at least $1 million. And he looked at me and said, hey, you know what? You're right. I never thought about it that way. I am a millionaire. And I was like, okay, cool. Now let me hold $100,000. Now, for me to paint a mental picture for you guys to understand what $1 million is, I'm pretty sure you guys know what $1 million is and you guys would love to have it, but here's a mental picture for you guys. If I had $1 billion all in a $100 bill stacked up, it'll be 10,000 feet. Now, I want you to try jumping off 10,000 feet and see what happens. No, don't do that I'm just joking, guys. Do not do that. I'm not responsible for anybody jumping 10,000 feet up in the sky to see what happens. Now, imagine if I had $1 million all in $100 bills stacked up. How tall do you think that would be? It would actually be 43 inches, which is just about 3 feet off the ground. Now try jumping off that and see what happens. No, somebody may break an ankle. I'm not responsible for anybody jumping off 3 feet from the ground. Now we have a mental picture of how much is $1 million. Let's talk about some of the things that you actually have to do in your life to actually accomplish the goal of becoming a millionaire. Now, the first thing is developing a millionaire's mindset. To be honest with you, this is one of the most important things you'll need to know, because if you want to become a millionaire, you're going to need to know how they think. The same way if you want to become a doctor, you're going to need to go to school and learn how a doctor thinks. A lawyer, same thing. A teacher, the same thing. Anything you want to be, you'll have to learn and think just like whatever it is you want to be. A millionaire is no different. Now, some people think millionaires are just people who goes out and buy yachts, buy houses, buy cars, buy everything that they want. No, those are billionaires. Remember, 10,000 feet? And also some rappers who then go broke because they don't understand the millionaire mindset. So you have to keep this in mind. If you always think the way you always thought, then you'll always get whatever you always got. So even if you somehow won the lottery with the same broke mentality, you'll go broke within a few years. While this video is not going to go into the millionaire mindset, there are other ways that you can actually achieve this by actually look at millionaires on YouTube. Look at interviews, see how they think when it comes to personal finance. See what do they do with their money when they receive it. Now, the second thing you'll need to know to become a millionaire is you'll definitely have to watch your expense. Now, this is just another way of me saying, hey, budget. I'm real tired of saying that. This word is going to be used a lot on this channel, budget. You know, that's the word that goes in this ear and comes out of this ear every time you hear it. I made tons of videos on budget, and trust me, I was one of them. When they first told me to budget, I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. And next time somebody told me about budget, I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. And then the next time somebody told me about budget, I was like, you guys know where I'm going with this. I never did it until I really took my personal finances extremely serious. And it's funny because 3 years after I started actually budgeting, my finances became much better. Oh my gosh, you would have believed it. Now, the third thing that you'll need to do to actually become a millionaire is try to max out your retirement and investment account. Would you believe it if I told you not that much people take advantage of 401k? Like, I have a friend, I told him, hey, you know what? If your job offers a 401k, you should take it. He was like, no, I want all my money. I want all my money in my pocket. I'm not gonna gamble it in the stock market. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So you're telling me that your company is gonna match whatever you put in there. So if you put $2,000 in there, they're gonna match half or the full 2,000. You're just leaving free money on the table. So based off history, the stock market has only gone up, and you're telling me you don't want to just max out something as simple as a 401k? Now, to be honest with you, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but with thinking like that, you're not a tool at all. And most people don't even think about their retirement until they're in their late 30s. But if someone start putting aside for their retirement in their early 20s versus somebody who started in their late 30s, the one that started in their 20s, by the time he retires by the age of 55 and above, he'll have millions more than the one that started in the late 30s. So nonetheless, make sure you max out your retirement accounts. The fourth thing you'll need to do is increase your income so you can become a millionaire faster. Now, I know this may be a little bit hard to do because raises don't come that often, but there's ways you can add extra money. Start a side hustle, get a part-time job, switch industries. Study shows that if you want a dramatic increase in the salaries that you're making, all you would have to do is switch job every couple of years. And of course, there's going to be people that's like, yes, I'm so loyal to my job and I'll never leave them. But from personal experience, I've always realized my job was not loyal to me. So I was the one that says, yes, I'm loyal to myself and my future. So it was always good to know the more money that you make, whether it be a side hustle, whether it be you selling stuff online, whether it be you getting a part-time job, the more money that you make to maybe invest, because trust me, you can save your way to $1 million. That's just the hard way. But anyways, I digress. The more money that you make to invest, the faster you can become a millionaire. Which goes into the fifth thing. Use your money to work for you. If you can have your money working for you, creating more money, and then that money goes back to work for you, creating more money, it creates a cycle called the compound effect. And the more it grows, the more you make. Like every time I get paid out dividends through the stocks that I currently own, the dividend checks is much bigger than it was the last time because I'm always reinvesting the dividends that I make, and then it goes right back in, and it gets more when I get paid back out. And I put it right back in, and you guys, you know, the whole cycle of life, you know. And there's tons of ways of actually doing this. One of them being, hey, start your own business. Put a little money down, whatever it may be. Get that business started, have that business producing more income, and then you take that money, invest it back into the business, and have it producing more income. Or the second way is invest it in stocks, get capital gains, invest in dividend stocks to get dividend income. Or if you have a property, rent out a room and get rental income. Or buy a property and rent it out. Or the fact that you bought a property 10 years later, the value grows up and you get capital gains from the property. I mean, trust me, there's tons of ways and tons of loopholes that millionaires love to take advantage of. It's very simple, but it's also easier said than done because you are gonna need capital. But how would you eat an elephant? By taking one bite at a time. I wouldn't eat an elephant at all, but if I was to eat an elephant, I'll take it one bite at a time. Now, the last thing you have to do or avoid to actually become a millionaire is avoid lifestyle creep. Now it's just as simple as, hey, you're making a little bit more money. You got a little bit more cheddar to spend. Don't live below your means. Delay gratification. If your bills are $2,000 a month and you make $3,000 a month and you live a certain way and then you're able to make $5,000 a month, try to still remain at $2,000 a month as far as your bills. You don't have to be like, hey, you know what? I'm making an extra $2,000. Let me go ahead and buy that car. Let me go ahead and add this to the cable bill. Let me go ahead and add this to my phone service. Let me add the fastest internet. You want to be able to live below your means, and of course I understand you want to have fun. You can take some time yourself, go on a vacation and have fun, but as soon as you come back, you're back on the grind. And that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. If you guys found value in this video, please don't hesitate to leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. You guys can find me here every Monday and every Friday, and if I'm not lazy, sometimes on Wednesdays. You can also check my social media platform. Oh, guess what? I'm on TikTok now, so you guys can check me out on there as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a beautiful day. So according to Credit Suisse largest Credit Suisse largest global whatever something blah blah blah. according to Credit Suisse largest global wealth report. So according to Credit Suisse, according to Credit Suisse largest global consumer something. All right, according to Credit Suisse largest global wealth report, 6 out of every 100 people are millionaires. Now, to be honest with you, if 90% of the battle is just showing up, why don't you just do that? Because how many out of those hundreds are really trying to even become a millionaire? Like, think about it. Look how easy it is. Maybe 20? Like, out of 100 people, your main competition is really 20. Just go ahead and do it and you see what happens. Just a mindset. I don't care about the other 6. I don't care about the 100 people. I just want to be me. I want to be the best me I can be. And I want to become a millionaire.